calling Earth from from SantaCruzVoice.com. Do you read? Over. Hello, Earth. This is SantaCruzVoice.com. And it says we are connected.
That's a green light?
Yes. You're all live. Thank you, Susan. All right. So we are live. So everybody grab a microphone.
Yes.
What?
And let's go to work here.
Do you want to have your hosts and stuff?
No, that's all right. I'll share a microphone with you, Jim.
All right.
All right. Now, we were going to have, Becky, you were going to have another guest, so maybe Susan could call your other guest and let her know that we just came back to life.
For you.
Oh, for me? Wow.
For rescuing.
I got a piece of chocolate here for rescuing the show. So here we are. And who's we? Well, I'm Michael Olsen, and of course, Becky Steinbrunner.
I'm still here.
Okay, let me get all the
matters.
mics turned up. All the mics are turned up. All right. And who's that one under the hat over here?
The hat belongs to Jeff Bossard of the Freedom Forum.
Freedom
We
Forum.
have a show today. It's on Monday at 1 o'clock.
Yes, and then our other gentleman is?
Oh yeah, this is Jim too. I'm here for the danger zone that's coming up, but
That's
glad to
very
be-
frightening.
glad to be here.
The
you
danger
know,
zone.
But I'm going to keep the cursing and the swearing to a minimum and all that stuff. And by the way, I had to tell somebody what the 7 dirty words you can't say on the radio were. I had to tell them on the radio.
How did you tell them?
Oh, I just used euphemisms. Euphemisms.
Okay.
Right?
Can't even mention poop anymore.
So I once, way back when I was working for NBC, we're going to film a cannabis garden up in Mendocino County. And the proprietors of the farm were known by 3 very bad words that we can't use on radio. And nor could we use them on David Brinkley's NBC magazine. So I called them instead the Defecate, Fornicate, and Urinate Ranch. And it worked.
Okay.
I didn't get kicked off the radio.
Euphemisms.
Yeah.
I prefer birthing person copulator.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Can I just, on the air here, give my apologies to the guest that I was interviewing, Dawn Barreras from Second Harvest Food Bank.
Wow.
We were in the middle of her interview, and the power went off abruptly. So my apologies, Ms. Barreras and the listeners. We'll try to get Second Harvest Food Bank back on in the near future. And then my second guest was going to be Ashley Bridges, Director of Loaves and Fishes. Pajaro Loaves and Fishes. So they're probably wondering what happened. The power went off abruptly here at our studio and was off for about 30 seconds or so. It also went off in other areas of Santa Cruz City. So all of our equipment went off, and I don't know any passwords. So Michael Olsen.
But you do now.
I do now. Michael Olsen, thank you for coming to the rescue here. And
my pleasure.
thank you to my husband, Dave. I phoned him on ham radio, and he made
Is
the
that how you
telephone
made the
call.
communication?
That's how I made the call, because I do not have a cell phone, and the telephone system is down here at the studio. It keeps saying invalid numbers. So anyway, thank you, Michael, for coming in and rescuing us and reestablishing us on the air. And my apologies to my 2 guests. We'll get you back on in another time.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Susan O'Connor-Fraser for organizing this
Absolutely.
incredible Santa Cruz Gives campaign, in which she is bringing in so many of the important non-profit organizations throughout our community and showcasing them. And I have found that the interviews are they're extraordinary to listen to what the people are actually doing to pitch in to help others who need the help, even me. I need help too.
I did some research in anticipation of these two interviews that kind of got bombed. But Second Harvest Food Bank, Miss Dawn Barreras was just in the midst of telling us that they partner with Feeding America and help over 70,000 people a month in this county. 1 in 8 in Santa Cruz County is on some sort of food assistance, and it's Second Harvest Food Bank that really the county really depends on. The county donated in partnership with the city of Watsonville $500,000 last month to help tide over those whose CalFresh food benefits were in limbo. The second guest from Pajaro Loaves and Fishes, that organization started in 1989 in response to the need after the Loma Prieta earthquake. They started at St. Patrick's Church in Watsonville and served 20,000 meals that first little bit when the need was really crazy. And then in 1994, they separated off and found their own site. And then with the help of the Solaris, Richard and Mary Solari, they were able to purchase a Victorian home on 2nd Street in Watsonville, and that is now their headquarters for Pajaro Loaves and Fishes. It is a place where people can go and get a warm meal, no questions asked, and they serve 1,200 families with their food pantry and served last year 30,000 warm meals to people once a day during the weekday. 42% of the families have children, and 60% of them are working in agriculture. So it's a huge need there. And Pajaro Valley Loaves and Fishes is a great nonprofit, along with Second Harvest Food Bank of Santa Cruz County, to really consider giving any extra time or volunteer time and any extra pennies that you may have in the Santa Cruz Gives campaign.
Yes.
Well,
Good deals all the way around.
Susan O'Connor Fraser is a gift that keeps on giving in herself. I think local first. And 2 of the programs she gave me to have last Monday, one was Save Our Shores. You can imagine the importance of people wanting to have the beautification of our area unspoiled by oil drilling and such. And another one was called Birch Bark. Birch Bark.
Good.
It comes partly from the name of the donor that started Birch, and Bark meaning dogs.
Good. Now, who did you feature from Birch Bark? Is it the new CEO there? I think so.
Yes, there is.
Okay, good.
Remember the name, actually.
I invited her to speak at our Lions Club.
I warned her this would happen.
Yeah, there you go.
Too.
Well,
Maybe
we're
they
getting
provide
everybody
me too.
out. Yeah, good for us. Good for the
big thing,
voice.
I think, was that have grief counseling, those who've lost their pet.
Their pet.
And some funding for those who can't afford the necessary medical help that the pets would need.
Megan French.
That was her.
That was her.
Actually, that's part of her name. She had a first name before that, which she didn't use much, but she goes by Megan.
Oh, so Susan asked if we really want one of our guests to call in. How much time do we have?
6 minutes.
6 minutes? Probably not. But since there's only 6 minutes. But who did you have that was
Supposed to be.
The first hour or in the second hour? That was
the second hour?
The second hour was, I was in the middle of interviewing Dawn Barreras from Second Harvest Food Bank, and the one that never got to say anything was Ashley Bridges, from the director of Pajaro Loaves and Fishes.
Well, Susan, if you can get one of them to call in.
Yeah, sure.
We'd love to.
If Susan can arrange that, that would be great.
Good.
And you got your first hour in.
Yes, the first hour was in. And that was a very interesting too. I had a space made available when one guest could not participate. The first half of the first hour was Sara Beck from Friends of Santa Cruz Public Libraries. And we had a very nice conversation out in the lobby. She formerly worked for Pacific Horticulture as their event organizer and things, and came from a background working with a lot of national gardens on the East Coast. So we've
really?
got to get her on in that capacity.
Oh.
Yeah. But we had a great discussion about how wonderful the libraries are, how the Friends of Santa Cruz Public Libraries helps with all of that. And then the second guest I filled in with Arukah project. Loreal Weitzel was talking with us about the great need for safe housing to help those who have been ensnared in human trafficking, sex trafficking, to escape and get out and start healing. So Arukah Project is doing great work, and they're on their way to purchasing a house in the area for providing safe housing for the survivors to get out. And they're calling it Hope House. Hope, she said, is the first thing to leave and the last thing to return. So they're hoping that people will donate any amount to make that Hope House available.
Okay, I just opened up call-in studio, so.
Excellent. Well, anybody that wants to call in can call in. 265-5050. We would love to hear anyone here, and we're very grateful for the listening audience with your patience. The power went off and shut everything down here in the studio in the middle of our interview.
I thought the facility was supposed to have a backup power. Wonder.
Well,
You might want to ask them.
we should inquire about that.
Is Olivia here?
There's no staff here today.
Oh.
Yeah.
We don't believe in some sorts of batteries.
There are other people working here that did help me reestablish some amount of the equipment here, but I didn't know the passwords, but I do
Jim
now.
was supposed to start his show in 2 minutes. I don't know.
In 2 minutes? Well, why don't you come over here, Jim, and saddle up.
We had some bad luck last week. I was supposed to call in on the phone in line, and it was connected. I could hear the program while I was waiting online, but he couldn't see that I was waiting.
Oh.
And I wondered if it was because it didn't get shut down from the previous hour, but I don't know what happened.
I believe that Jim had asked me to leave the telephones up because you were going to be calling in, so I did.
Yeah. It may not work right when we do that.
I tell you, it's more likely I screwed up. It's more likely I screwed up setting up the technology, because you know how technologically sophisticated I am. So, yeah. But
I don't think anybody's technologically proficient enough, because once you get technologically proficient enough, then they upgrade the software program. And it's completely different.
Yeah.
And so you have to spend another year getting technologically proficient again, only to have the same thing happen again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like Sisyphus.
Sisyphus, I was just thinking, it's like Sisyphus.
I spent about 24 hours trying to get my computer back.
We got cut off, so I'm going to hang on.
Let's see, my program.
I'm going to stop your show.
Yeah, thank you.
You want to